Over to you, sir. It's my honor.
All right. Thank you, Faisal, for inviting me and for setting up this special introduction. I am, every time you introduce me, I feel so, I don't know what to say. I feel very, very grateful. And I'm trying my best to live up to your expectations. So, good evening, everybody. Like you said, my name is Sukh Deepak Malvai, and I'm 67 years old. And 30 years out of my 67, almost 68 years, has been spent in the world of training and development. And the most interesting thing is that I went into that world to train myself. Okay, and as I was training myself, I became a trainer. But this desire to ongoingly train myself never left me, because I was very clear about one thing, that if I don't have anything to offer, then there is nothing much I can give people. That's number one. Number two, when I first became a trainer in 1982, I was a trainee trainer. So the people who trained me, they said, "So Deepak, you have no right to talk about anything which you have not experienced in your own life. So if you're learning something and you are implementing it successfully and you're demonstrating that learning in your life, then that is the time when you should have the courage to go and talk about it. So don't talk about something which you have not personally experienced in your life." So whichever training I've done till now, I've done innumerable trainings all over the world, 17, 18 countries, for the United Nations, for many, many multinational companies. I was myself working for a multinational company. My journey would be like anybody else's journey. I was a very shy guy. I got into a profession which I never wanted to get into. That was sales. But I'm one guy who will do everything 100%. So even though I was a shy guy, I became very successful in those companies where I worked. So I was in a German company. And it so happened that my boss used to always keep telling me, "So Deepak, you should not be shy to speak in front of groups of people." And I was a very convincing guy, you see. So I would say, "Sir, in a group, nobody listens. So we should do one-to-one." Now, he was a logical guy, Mr. Kumar Chandran, I still remember. He used to say, "Deepak, you've got a 14-member team. If you speak to each person for 1 hour, you will be speaking for 14 hours. It is more efficient to put them in a room and talk to them for 1 hour. All 14 will be trained." But I was convincing him. I was giving him my reasons, but he was a very smart guy, So he sent me to a couple of trainings, to get me out of that, but nothing happened. And in 1982, I met this friend, rather, those people who become friends with you when you meet them often. Sales people travel a lot, so I used to travel a lot, and I used to go to Chandigarh. And this same guy used to be in the same hotel when I would go there. He was from Thermax, and he said to me, one day I met him, he was so excited. He says, "So Deepak, I've done something. You should also do it. It changed my life." So I looked at him and I said, "Yeah, he looks to be different," because he never used to speak with so much excitement before. So the sheer excitement of that guy got to me, and a person, now something, Faisal was sharing a little while back that I've been learning and learning. Now, before I went into any training, I would have read some 700 odd books on, more than 50% of them were self-development books. But still, my friend recommended me, so I went for this training program, and believe me, that program changed my life. And it changed my life so much that I decided to give up my very comfortable, predictable, safe, secure multinational company job. And I came to Bombay, and I told that trainer, now that was an international organization. Now it's very well known everywhere. That time it wasn't so well known. So I told her, I said, "Listen, I've come, I'm not going back. You said when you commit yourself, there's no going back. So I'm not going back. You have to make me a trainer." So I accepted, a position with them, which was like, I think 1/3 of the salary that I was getting. And people in my family were horrified. "Are you mad? What are you going to do there? What future do you have?" Now, what happened to me was I was so inspired. I saw this possibility for myself. And I said to myself, if something can change my life so much, if something can change me from being a pessimist to an optimist, from being a person who will never take a risk in his life to a person who is willing to take risk, somebody who was very, timid, frightened of all the smallest of things and always worrying. I became a bold guy who stopped worrying. I used to hate people. I started liking people. And so much so that I said, listen, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. And after that, I've never looked back. So I've invested all these years in, on the one side, training people, on the other side, training myself. So I welcome you. Thank you very much. The greatest gift you can give to someone is the gift of your listening. So I give you my humble thanks for giving me that gift, and we will give you value today. I'm going to share something which I've learned in my journey. So let me show you a little presentation here that can move things faster. Okay, the name of the program is Get What You Want. And the time is now for you. So if Providence has brought you here, that means there is a time for transformation for you. The time has come, and let's tell you what it is. First of all, congratulations for taking a bold step. Now, one thing I want to say to all of you 5 AMers and the empowerment talk people, you are different, you are bold, you have the courage to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and consistently attend these sessions. Very nice sessions, I also attend them, right? This is a step you have taken. And the question I want you to ask yourself is, why are you here? Okay, you could be here because you are here out of curiosity. I mean, so many people are talking about it. Faisal is saying so many good things about it. So let me find out what it is. So is there something wrong about curiosity? No. But if you are here only for curiosity, then you will only get your curiosity satisfied. Is that enough? Or you could be some of those people who say, okay, I know I will get something. I don't know what I want, but I know I'll get something. So that's all right. Very nice. Or you could be a person who's committed to take something out of here. You're saying, I'm spending an hour or two with this man, and I'm going to make sure that I'm getting something out of it. So wherever you are very welcome. So this program is really about bridging the gap between what you want and what you already have. Now we all know that there is a gap, okay? So when I talk about the gap, I'm not talking only about the material things that you want. It's not only about the material things. It is about every aspect of your life. Now some of you are familiar with this wheel of life concept. So there are many elements in your life. So there are some areas which are doing very well. Obviously the areas which you focus on, they will do well. Most people seem to focus on only one thing, that's called money, 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 money. Okay? And even there, the things don't happen as good as they want. But still, because you're focusing so much on that, chances are better, isn't it? So this entire program of 21 sessions is designed to bridge the gap, between where you want to go and where you are today. Okay? So we will do a little meditation right now. For all of you, please close your eyes. Each and every one of you, close your eyes. Take a long, deep breath. Let go and relax. Take another long, deep breath. Let go and relax. Take another long, deep breath. Please mute your microphones. Take another long, deep breath. Let go and relax. And as you sit there relaxing, I want you to reflect. And as you sit there relaxing, I want you to think about what is it that is happening in your life right now. Think about the good things that are happening in your life right now. Think about the things that you don't like so much. Think about what you want. How do you see yourself? Who are you in your own eyes? Who decides what you want in your life? Just think about your life and what you really want in this life that you have. And what are the things that may be coming in the way of what you want in your life? All right, you can open your eyes now. Now, having done this and having put some thought into your life, where do you stand today? So, what is the state of your life right now? Are you satisfied? Are you happy? Are you sad? Where do you stand? Think about that. Okay. Now, there are different areas of your life. So, if you look at your health, are you satisfied? Are you happy? Or are you sad about this? If you look at the area of money in your life, are you happy? Are you satisfied? Are you sad? If you look at the, I'm sorry for these interruptions. Every time a new person joins, the slide sharing becomes a little bit of a problem. Okay. Where do you stand with regard to your relationships? Are you satisfied? Are you happy? Are you sad? With regard to your job, are you satisfied? Are you happy? Are you sad? With regard to your business, if you're a businessman, now how do you feel about what's happening in life today? So let's look at the health to begin with. There is no attention on it at all, or are you concerned about it? Are you frightened about it? Are you unhappy about it? Or are you fatalistic about it? Or are you happy about it? Similarly, about money, about relationships, about your job or career, about your business, where do you stand? There is a list of the feelings that you might be undergoing. Just look at those. Look at your current situation today. And very interesting thing that we do in life is, life is going to be going in the direction of your focus. So what are you focusing on in your life? Is your focus on what you don't want? Or is your focus on what I want? As a trainer, as a coach, as a mediator, as a counselor, many people come to me and most of them are complaining about something or the other. Even today there was this guy, he's going on and on, oh, this is what I don't want, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. I said, stop. Can you tell me what is it that you want? You've told me a lot of things about what you don't want, but what is it that you want? Actually sat there thinking, because he was only thinking about what he doesn't want. There was another person who was talking to me about a relationship, again going on talking about what that person doesn't want. So I said, what do you want? It took me 15 minutes for her to say, I want my husband to love me. So that's the way our minds work, So you just get clear on, am I focused on what I want or what I don't want? Now I want to introduce you to my famous formula. It's called the performance formula. If there is anything in your life that you want, you will have to do something about it. Okay? Right action produces the right result. And that is what is called performance. You do the right action, it will produce the right result, and then people will say, wow, his performance is fantastic. So here's the formula. Capital P means performance. Small p means the potential. And I means something which inhibits or interferes with your potential. Okay, let me put this up here for you. P is performance. Small p is potential. So what is potential? Inherent knowledge, skills, and experience which you already have. So I say, each and every one of you, and I'm telling this to you sitting over there, you are a wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being who deserves to be loved and respected for who you are. You are wonderful. You are magnificent. You are extraordinary. But do you know this? We have been so busy dealing with things that interfere with us that we even forgot that we are those wonderful people. So what are these interferences? Something that inhibits or blocks your entire potential from coming out. Okay, guys? So in life, what is it that really stops you? Think about it. So if I start asking questions to you, all of you are going to come out with this long list of things. Oh, this stops me, that stops me, blah stops me, blee stops me, whatever it is. Okay? If you had asked me when I was a youngster, I'd say, oh, what stops me is I'm afraid of senior people. I become very nervous in front of senior people. I'm very nervous in front of people who are not like me, who don't speak language the way I speak. Right? There are many things that would stop me. But you take whatever stops you and you can put them into three categories. Either it's in your mind will stop you, or your body will stop you, or your emotions will stop you. So what are emotions? There are good emotions which will encourage you, enthusiasm, passion, etc. And negative emotions like fear and anger or disappointment or the feeling of discouragement or a feeling of hopelessness or fear, a very big one. You look at any point of time in your life where you got stopped. Okay, at some level, these are the three things which stop you. And if you can overpower them, rather than letting them overpower you, then you will be an unstoppable human being in life, right? And would you like to be an unstoppable human being? You know, my first guru used to tell a wonderful story to me. He says, you know, there are two types of people in this world. I said, yeah. One is the guy who gets up in the morning, and he gets up because he has to get up. He's got responsibilities. He's got to look after his family, and life is a burden. But he gets up and he runs, because in this world, if you don't run, you will not succeed. You have to run. It's a race. It's life, you know. And then he gets up and he falls sometimes. And he falls and his speed becomes slow. But what to do? He has to get up and run again. Majburi, you know. And then he falls again and his speed becomes slower. And again, when he falls, his speed becomes even more slow. And then finally, he starts singing these old Hindi songs, you know. Very sad person he becomes. And his effectiveness is just, you know, like a neutral gear functioning in life. And there are other people, she said, who get up and they run because they love to run. They enjoy doing things 100%. Now, when you run 100%, there are chances that you will fall also 100%. But the difference between them and other people is that when they fall, they get up and they run faster. And when they fall again, they get up and run faster. So each time they fall, they get up and run faster. And you know what it is that they have in them? That they are able to, you know, generate that energy which makes them overcome their mind and their body and emotions. And that's the kind of person each and every one of us can be. And it's not that we are not that kind of person. Sometimes we are. Sometimes we are not. Most of the times we are not, I think. Okay. Oh, sorry. So another thing which can stop us is our point of view about the reality in which we live. Okay. Very interesting thing. A lot of people today are, you know, business people are getting completely destroyed in the COVID. But in the same COVID time, there is this Ambani guy who has wiped out all his debts. Huh? I mean, he was in debt up to his eyebrows. He's not in debt anymore. So what is the reality that that fellow has got? And what is the reality of the other people? Okay, many people have revived. Many people started doing better because of the way they look at life. Okay. So we want to break through this barrier of the mind, body, and emotions. You know, we are limited in this flesh and blood, body and mind and emotional machine that we are. right? So the challenge is, how do you break through that barrier? Okay, so let's do a little exercise now. And we are going to find out whether you are, see, who are the guys who will be unstoppable in their life? The people who are willing to challenge themselves. They just keep challenging themselves mentally, emotionally, and physically. So let's do this little exercise, and I invite you to do it 100%. If you do, and if you challenge yourself, you're going to find out something so wonderful. You're going to find out what a powerful human being you are. Okay? So I want you to imagine that there is a magic candle in front of you at a distance of around 3 feet. It's a magic candle. So if you blow it off, it will come back again. So your job is to blow so hard and so hard that this candle will go off and it will never come back again. So let me demonstrate to you. You will have to challenge yourself. Remember, if you're going to do something like, you can go on forever. It's not a challenge. Yeah. So you have to do it so hard that your body will scream, your mind will scream, your emotions will scream and say, stop, I can't do it. And you'll say, shut up, I am going to do it. I'm not going to give up. All right, guys, let me show you how, and then you can do it. Look, old man like me, grandfather, if he can do it, you can also do it. All right, close your eyes and start. You can unmute your video so I can see your faces and see if you're doing it or not. Start, come on, guys. Give it your 100%. Go on. Start, come on. Harder, faster. Come on, Gopal, you can do much better than that. Harder, challenge yourself. You've got to break all your barriers. If your mind says, I can't do it, you challenge your mind and say, I will do it. I can do better than that. I can do much better than that. Harder, faster. Come on. Challenge your mind. Challenge your body. Don't let it stop you. You're going to find out what a powerful human being you are. Give it your 200%. Come on. You can do much better than that. Follow. Hey, Hasani. Like a steam engine. Come on, keep going. Last 1 minute, give it your 100%. Come on. Only 1 minute more. Don't give up. Come on, don't give up. 15 seconds more. Okay, stop. Close your eyes. Now, Madhavi, your method is not a 100% method. Never mind. Next time, do it better. Close your eyes. Now you relax 100%. Close your eyes. Let your body be loose and relaxed. Completely relaxed. Right. And as you are sitting there relaxing, I want you to think. While you are doing it, there are certain people who did it up to a certain level, but they're not willing to go beyond that. And they actually think, I can't do more than that. Itna hi hota hai humse. Right? And then some people said, nothing doing, I can do more than that. I will do more than that. And they pushed. And at some point, if you felt some numbness in your hand or some breathlessness, immediately your mind said, oh, no, don't do it. You might die. No? So your mind stopped you and your body stopped you. Fear may stop you. Fear is an emotion, remember? And all those who could break this barrier and still do it, now I have the power. If you did it and you overcame this challenge today, you know that nothing can stop me in my life. Because whatever happens, I have the power to push through it and I will not give up. And guys, I'm not just talking. One of the advantages of age is that you get more chances to mess it up. In life, we have all ups and downs. How you handle the downs in your life, that determines what kind of life you will have at the end of it. Some people go down, they stay down. Those who know me, they know my story. I've had some really tragedies in my life. Business tragedies, family tragedies, all kind of things. If I was not practicing these tools, which I practiced them, that's why I was able to get out of it. And each time I've got out of it, I've been much better than I was before. So much so that my friends, they call me a phoenix, Phoenix bird gets burnt and resurrects itself. All right. So were you unstoppable today? If you are, congratulations. If you got some point where you got stopped, so you know, okay, my mind generally stops me. So some guys wouldn't even have done it, you know. They'd be saying, why should I do this silly exercise? So a lot of things they don't do in life, you know, because if it's a challenging thing, it's very easy to say, no, I actually don't want to do it, you know. If I wanted to do it, I could have done it. But the inside, they know why they didn't do it. Okay, so congratulations, guys, for doing this exercise. And interestingly, maybe one or two people can unmute and tell me, how do you feel now that you've done it? Anybody wants to say, how do you feel? Nobody wants to unmute, or you got some problem unmuting. Okay, fine, we'll not waste your time. Okay, now the journey to get what you want is started now. Okay, how far you go on that journey is up to you, but the journey has started right now. Now, I want to give you some keys to being powerful and effective in life, and we need to work on each and every one of them. As I'm talking about it, you will know which ones you need to really work on. Okay. So the first one is, you know now the performance formula, right? P is equal to small p minus I. So the potential is there, the knowledge is there, everything is there. By the way, I want to give you one piece of information. More than 80% people use less than 10% of their knowledge. You know, we've been running after knowledge all our life. Lots of knowledge all around. What difference has it made? The difference will be made when we apply that knowledge. I know a lot of these people over the years, and I've met these guys, I call them seminar junkies. They will go from one training program, another training program, and third training program. But if you look at their life, you know, if you have to look at their life, you just ask their wife. So one lady, you know, husband says, my wife never wants to do anything which I tell her. So I asked her, I said, why don't you do this program? It's good. She said, but my husband has done so many programs. He's still the same as he was. Why should I do these? It's a waste of time. The fact is, if you don't apply what you know, it's not going to work, right? Today we pointed out to you, you know, if you are able to identify your interferers and deal with them, it will give you power. Not only that, it will help you to deal with your children, because they get stopped because they are having interferers. You can talk to them and say, hey, let's find out what your interferer is. You know, when my youngest son was in class 7th, I found out that he was not, now suddenly lost his interest in studies. So now, you know what, if you give them lectures, they don't listen to you. So one day when I went to his room, there was this big photo of an Audi car, you know. So I said, oh, what's this? He said, Papa, you don't know, it's an Audi. I said, very good. He said, yeah, when I grow up now, I'll buy you one. I said, wow, thank you. But how much does it cost? Very expensive. So I said, okay, how will you buy that then? I'll have to really get a very good job. So I said, okay, how will you get a very good job? He says, for that I'll have to study very hard, no? I said, good. He says, but Dad, very boring, you know, the way these teachers teach. So I said, okay, so is there anything which you find interesting? He says, yeah, I find computers very interesting. So I said, very good. That's why you're so good in it, na? You were teaching your mummy how to operate computer when you were in class 4. He said, yeah, Dad, that's very interesting. So I just asked him a question. I said, you're on the internet also. So is there a very interesting way to learn your subjects from the internet? That's it. I left it at that. Now what I've done, I helped him to identify his interferer. What was his interferer? He was getting bored with his way the teachers were teaching. So he found a more interesting way to learn. And his studies improved. And today he is a very successful corporate lawyer working for one of the biggest law firms in this country. No? And we were unnecessarily getting concerned about him. Find out the interferers, yours or people you work with, even your juniors. So that's the first one, deal with interferers. Second one is deal with your reality. Reality means the way you see life, okay? Create the reality that supports you. A lot of people even decide about their future looking at current reality, you know. My life is like this, so how can I have a different kind of life? That's how they are thinking. I say, can you create first what you want, you know, create a future in your mind, that's what I want. and then create a reality which will support you to get the future that you want. Okay. Number 3, be clear about what you want and keep your focus on it. This is easily said, but very difficult to do. So some people are there in this seminar who are already doing my Get What You Want program. So they know what I'm talking about. I'm telling you also. Geet, welcome. Thank you for being there to support me. Reem, you also thank you for being there. So be clear about what you want and keep your focus on it. In life, keeping your focus on something very difficult. We very easily get distracted. We cannot even talk to someone with full focus. Number 4, keep your energy and enthusiasm level high. So we need to learn how to do that, especially when it is low. Okay. Number 5, learn to get the support you need. Now we know that in life we cannot do anything big all by ourselves. There is a limit to how much we can do all by ourselves, isn't it? So now if you look at these 5 factors, you decide which are the areas you need to deal with right now. We all need to deal with all of them, but sometimes, some area requires more attention than the others. Okay. So let's talk about the interferers. So I want to give you a list of the interferers so that you know what they are and what is possible for you to do. First one is habits. Now this is an author who said this, and I read him in 1977, and I was very impressed with these words. And he said, as a human being, I'm a slave of my habits. And if I'm going to be a slave of my habits, I will form good habits and become their slave. Now in this program, you will get new ways of doing things that will support you to get what you want and make these actions your habits. Now, all of you, those who smoke, it's a habit very, very difficult to get rid of, almost impossible. Like that, there are many habits. Some people have a habit of getting irritated all the time. Yeah, some people have a habit of, giving up very easily all the time. Some other people have a habit of just saying, yeah, I'll do it, but they never do it. Okay, so you will discover the role of habits in your life. And the next one is, the next interferer in our life, very, very big one, is the tendency to be influenced and controlled by the circumstances. You look and see. Every time we give up, somewhere the mind is saying what to do, my circumstances are like this. Okay. And I'm also like you. When I was a kid, right up to the age of 27, always circumstances were controlling my life. And part of the circumstances was my father and my mother, mother overprotective, father, always pushing me to do something which I don't want. So that made me a rebel. But there were the circumstances that were controlling me, is it? There was a point I used to say, my father never gave me proper guidance. One time I went and asked him, there is this IMM Ahmedabad. It just started that time. So a friend of mine was going for that. So I told my dad, this has come and you think I should do it? He said, no, forget it. You have to become a doctor like your grandfather. That's it. Now, but he didn't tell me that he didn't know. He didn't make an effort to find out. And I was blaming him for that. Now, if I wanted it, I could have also found out now. But this is what happens in life. We keep blaming the circumstances, and that's a big interferer. Next one, beliefs. Yeah, things that we believe. Now we treat the beliefs as the truth. Now all my life I believed something about myself, like many of you do. Oh, I believed I was shy. I believed that I can never learn maths. Okay, I believed that I can't, do long distance running. Forget about long distance running. I believed I can't run only. So all these beliefs got programmed for some reason or the other, in the back of our head. And that programming's been running our life. And believe me, whatever you've been believing about yourself till now has given you the life you have. We all know about Albert Einstein, right? So Albert Einstein, great scientist, he said, whatever, we have today is a result of our present level of thinking. So if you want something to change in life, we will have to change our thinking. So the wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human beings that we are, and if we start believing that we are not, then what kind of a life we live? We are special, but we treat ourselves as ordinary. Now, how do you treat the VIPs who come into your home? You know, na, what special treatment you give them. I say you are the VIP in your life. So what are you going to do to get rid of all these beliefs which you may be having, which says, no, I'm just a very ordinary guy, So we hide behind that thought that I'm just an ordinary guy. Next one is our very, very reactive way of living our life. Main culprit. And this is what keeps you a prisoner of your circumstances. So we'll do a lot of work in weeks to come where you will learn how to deal with this big interferer. Just think, when you are reacting in life, who's in control? Are you in control? You really think you are in control? I say, when you are reacting in life, you are controlled by those situations or those people. You are not in control. You are a prisoner. So we need, and many of us feel, oh, what can I do about it? No? What you can do about it is you can deal with these interferers. You can deal with your reactive nature. See, I believe in one thing, my friend. If anybody can do it, I can also do it. Now, many of you are doing so many programs, right? Every morning, 5 o'clock, doing meditation. You might have noticed that your tendency to react has become much less than before. Okay? But there's a lot of work that we can still do in that area. So that's something we'll be working on. One second. My co-hosts seem to have forgotten that they have to let people in. Okay, one second. In the meantime, anybody has a pressing question, you can ask. Otherwise, continue. Yeah, somebody's microphone is unmuted, so a lot of noise. Yeah, some question over there? Go ahead. Somebody was trying to ask something. No question. All right. So let's continue then. The next one, believe me, guys, is called resistance. This should not be happening. That should not be happening. Lot of stress. Today everybody is talking about stress. Stress comes out of resistance. When you are resisting, if you don't like something and you're forcing yourself to do it, you're resisting it. Lot of stress comes out of it. Okay, if you don't like someone and you're forced to work with that person, instead of making it with that person, you're simply just wasting your time resisting that person. More stress. So we'll be telling you more about this and how to deal with resistance. One of the most useless things that we entertain, but what to do? We are human beings. We do it, right? So this is the. What's that? And look at this wide variety of emotions. So there are emotions which are detrimental and there are emotions which are pushing us forward. So to what extent are we able to deal with this interferer when it stops us? Okay. So there are tools that are there that will help you to deal with these emotions. Sometimes the emotions of other people in your lives are interferers. Some of us have learned how to handle our own emotions, but we are not able to handle other people's emotions. Recently, I was talking to this big businessman. He's like pretty big. I mean, by my standard, he's a pretty big businessman. But one of the most unhappy men I have known, because he's dealing with a wife who's always nagging him, who's always getting angry with him. Nothing that he does is pleasing her. Okay, so he's always in a negative emotional state. So I happen to be his personal coach, and he's telling me, Sukhdeepak, we just started with him 2 months ago. He says, Sukhdeepak, if this lady was just to become more cooperative and this thing with me, how much more business I can do. Sometimes I feel, why am I doing all this? Wasting, if I'm not going to get little happiness in my life, why am I doing these things? So then I worked with him, and he saw that possibility. I said, listen, if you're so unhappy and you're still living with this woman for the last 25 years, why? No, what to do, for the sake of the children, for this and for that, I'm doing. I said, really? Nothing else? There's nothing? Is there anything good about that lady? Let's make a list of things which are good about that lady. Okay? So then he was suddenly surprised. Oh, actually only one or two things. No? Everything is good about this lady. Only one thing. No? She's always telling me negative things about me. So then I told him how he could deal with it. Don't ask me. I'm not going to tell you now. Next one. Big interferers. We are judging ourselves all the time. We are judging other people all the time. Okay. The biggest killer of our own self, which stops us in life, is the fact that we are judging ourselves and judging others all the time. Guys, we are living in an energy universe. Okay. So some of you who are doing these meditations, you might have realized that there's a lot of energy flow happening. What prana energy, you may call it whatever you like. Okay. And when you are judging in a relationship, you are blocking that energy flow that is there between two people. The energy of love. Okay. The energy of appreciation. When you are being grateful, then the energy flow increases. So you must have seen this. Every morning you do your gratitude, energy flow increases. Every time you're judging, energy flow decreases. Now, the more energy flow goes through your life, the better your life is going to be. And I'm hoping that you will work with me and you'll discover that. Very powerful distinction. When you start living your life like that, you will feel happiness, you will feel ease, life will be free of struggle. Sometimes people, when they get old, their expression becomes like this. Always angry look, Suddenly you'll become happy, right? Next one is what? It's called doubting. We are doubting ourselves and we are doubting others as well. So this is one interferer we'll deal with. Now, another very interesting thing. Relationships are something which are supposed to empower us, isn't it? That we should be empowered that we have so many people in our life. See, our life is nothing but a network of relationships. And if that network of relationship is powerful and strong and supportive, you will be powerful. And if it is not, you won't. Okay? But you look at the quality of our relationships. Yeah? So you will learn to build a strong support structure. Your support structure, my friends, is only your network of relationships. And you're going to learn the power of communication to generate powerful relationships. Okay? There's no point in being in a relationship where you are disempowering each other, whether it's at work or whether it's at home. We need to learn managing relationships, and we've got tools, we've learned them, but not fully learned or not being used. So we don't have the relationship. So we will deal with this also. We will deal with our tendency to do something called reactive communication. That fellow spoke to me like that, so I spoke to him like that. And it happens automatically. You notice we will always react to people. We will talk to them the way they talk to us. And we can't help it. What if you could help it? What if you could change it? If somebody is being rude to you and after you finish talking to him, he stops being rude to you. Because you are not reacting to him. You are generating the kind of conversation that you want. So this is one thing which you will also learn. The next one is conflicts. We have, guys, small and big conflicts going on in our life all the time, isn't it? So two things you will learn. One, you will find out your automatic conflict behavior. I hope, guys, you understand that we are very conditioned human beings. We are very, very habit-driven human beings. Yeah. So everything is in the auto mode. So you'll find out that there are 4 types of conflict behaviors that people have, and yours is also as automatic as others. So you'll find out about those conflicts. Okay. You will also find out whether you should change your conflict behavior or not. Why would you change it? Because the consequences of that is not very good in your life. And then you'll find out how to change it. You'll also find out how to deal with different kind of personalities. You know, some people are very dominating and they are like aggressive kind of people. You are not aggressive, so they keep on overpowering you all the time. How do you deal with them? What is the right way of, you know, dealing with conflicts when they come? Because they will come. If they are not already happening, they will happen. Next one is dealing with, this is a very powerful, you know, tool, or rather understanding that, you know, we live in a world where we are always interpreting things, and that causes a lot of problem for us because of our own way of, you know, saying things about what is happening. Something is happening, we say something about it. And we are so arrogant, we think that what we are saying is the truth. And then we react accordingly. So these interpretations cause unnecessary complications in life. They cause unnecessary stress and, you know, misunderstandings and things like that. Similarly, perceptions. So in this world, people will treat you the way they perceive you. So if you don't like the way people are treating you, you will have to find out why they have such a perception about you and do something about that, because you can do something with you. You can't do anything about their perceptions. But if you change yourself and you know how, then their perceptions will change. So now let me explain to you the pathway. You understand so far? We have the potential, but our interferers don't allow us to get what we want. We have the potential to get anything we want. Like we said, you know, there used to be He-Man. We have the power. So if we deal with the interference, then you will get the life you want. Okay, so let's do another exercise. So everybody close your eyes. Relax. Mute your microphones, please. Everybody, please mute your microphones. Close your eyes. Take a long deep breath. Somebody's microphone is still not muted. A lot of traffic sound is coming. I request you, please mute it. Thank you. Still not muted. So what do we do about this? Anyways, so the rest of you, relax, close your eyes, take a long deep breath, let go, and relax. Take another long deep breath, let go and relax. And as you sit there relaxing, I want you to think that you have dealt with all your interferers in life and you've got whatever it is that you wanted. So just imagine that situation, that you've got everything that you wanted in your life. Yeah, so just visualize that in your mind, that you've got everything you wanted, you have it, and you're there. How does it feel that you've got whatever you wanted in your life? Just visualize that scene. In every area, you have successfully got whatever you wanted. All right, so you can open your eyes now. And be in that feeling that what will happen when you have dealt with all your interferers in your life and you have what you want. Now that is actually possible for each and every one of us. Okay? You can get what you want. You can deal with what is happening in the way to getting what you want. Whatever situation comes to you will not be able to disempower you. You will never give up. Isn't that something would like to happen? Now, how do I go beyond these interferers, and how will it happen during the program that I'm offering to you? First of all, you should know that this is a very, very experiential program. And the reason I have 21 sessions in this program is that you will get enough time to practice each and everything that you learn. Okay, so you learn something, you practice it, you come back. So 2 sessions a week are there. Okay, it's not like you do 1 session and then you sit for, full 1 week or 2 weeks. See, in my 30 years of training people and learning myself, I have realized one thing. It's very easy to sit and learn something. It is very difficult to demonstrate that learning in life, in your actions. So sometimes even to remember what you learn is very difficult. You forget pretty quick. So first thing we do is we will make sure you remember. Number 2, you will keep remembering it. Number 3, you will start applying it in life. Because the challenge in life is not to learn it. Learning is easy, but to apply it and get the benefits of that learning is difficult. That is why there will be so many sessions in this program. Okay, so in the 20 sessions which will follow today, we will teach you how to deal with these interferers. You will deal with all the blocks that keep you away from the abundance in your life. Abundance of money, abundance of love, abundance of vitality, abundance of energy. You will learn to be a leader in life. Okay, you will learn to be a driver of your life rather than being a victim in your life. You will learn to create a life of ease and joy. See, life can be a struggle, or life can be fun to play. And I'm saying it, in my age, I'm having fun in my life. I'm talking to you guys, I'm having fun in my life. Whatever I'm doing, so can you. Never forget one thing which I'm telling you. If anybody can do it, you can also do it, my friends. So, getting to what we want, let me tell you, total of 21 sessions. Total of say around 45 sessions. 45 hours of training will happen, coaching will happen. So after today's session, what will happen? 20 more sessions will happen. Next session is on 9th of September for 2 hours. Topic is shifting from scarcity to abundance. Abundance of energy, money, love and respect, then conflicts, communication, relationship, and so on until all the interferers are dealt with. Okay. After the program, 21 sessions are over, there will be 10 sessions every week, which are called Ask Me sessions, where you can just join and ask me any questions you have. Now, people who are doing these 2 programs with me already, they know there is no cap. You can always set up a one-to-one meeting, provided I'm free, which I make time for people generally. That also is possible. Okay, clear the structure of the program. So what is the promise of the program? I promise you, you will get what you want. You will get a new reality where there is an abundance of everything that you want, more money flow, clear focus, energy, vitality. This focus itself is a very big thing to get. The ability to deal with whatever life throws at you. Life is throwing so many arrows at us, Whatever life throws at you, you will be able to deal with it without loss of power. Whatever will happen, you will be powerful, not like crying and weak and all that. A life of ease and joy, high performance without any stress, a higher sense of well-being and happiness, clarity of your goals. Believe me, this is a big one. Most of our goals are, goals because we were influenced to have them. You go deep inside, you may find that there are goals you wanted, but you've given up on them. So you'll get a lot of clarity about that. You will get the tools to achieve that also. an action plan to achieve your goals. Okay. And you have my support for as long as you need it. So this is the promise of the program. Now, who is this Sukhdeepak Malwai? A little bit about myself. Most important thing is I'm a practical man with practical experience. I've been there, I've done that. All these are some, things that I've acquired in my life. You can quickly read it. Okay. Enough time. The last, like I said, 30 years I've been in training, but last 15 years, I've focused myself into the energy domain. Yeah. Some people will call it spirituality. I will call it, raising my own spiritual quotient. It's a big world out there. Stuff that science is finding out now after years and years. In that world, you can create certain miraculous results for yourself. Okay. So what do you have to do now? You've come with me so far. I've given you some ideas. What do you have to do now? You have to invest time. Okay. I have invested my 30 years. Are you willing to invest 21 evenings of your life? Invest money. You have to, obviously. I invested more than 10 lakh rupees. I'm putting a very modest figure. One program in Holland alone cost me 5 lakhs. So actually this figure should be more, but that's not the important thing here. So what are you willing to invest? You think about for your life. Now money investment, let's look at it. A 4-day program at IIM will cost you about 1.5 to 2 lakhs, where you study with academics. Okay, they're very good academicians. A friend of mine paid 20 lakh rupees for an entrepreneurship program in America. A very interesting thing happened. His business, instead of becoming better, I think now it's been 8 years since he went and did that program. His business is no more. I do not know what happened to him. Now I charge 100 euro for 1 hour. That's what I charge. So the cost of the master class, if I calculate by my, what shall I say, hours, it should be 1,92,000 rupees, 21 days. And if I give you a 50% discount, that will be good. You like it? 96,000 rupees. But I'm a very generous man. So I give you another 50% discount. Only 48,000 rupees. You want to spend that and the time? I think time is more valuable than that. I give you one more discount, guys. You can do it for 24,000 rupees. Fine? Let me be a little more generous than that. Price to you will be only 12,000 rupees. Okay? Now I'm in a very generous mode, okay? I'll give you one more discount. You can have the program for only 10,000 rupees. Cool? 21 sessions, 45 hours, plus follow-up, plus personal coaching, blah, blah, blah. Only for 10,000 rupees. But I'm again in a generous mood. I have a very, very special gift offer for you. If you register now, or rather if you register up to tomorrow evening, it's only $81 plus GST, that is $95.58, right? If it is in Indian rupees, it is 7,000 including the GST, okay? Use the link, I'm putting it in the chat box. Register now, transform your life. That's the possibility. So guys, I'll put this here in the chat box, and anybody wants to ask any questions, you can ask me. I'm putting my phone number here also. All right, so this is what I wanted to say to you. Anybody wants any question? Yeah, Nirmal Dharman, please unmute yourself and ask me any question you have. You're from Bangalore, I believe. Yeah, Nirmal, go ahead. Nirmal. Now that is a mask you're wearing or a big beard you're having? You need to unmute yourself, I think. Yeah, you can talk now.
I got it. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you
Oh,
for
it's not a mask, it's a beard, huh?
Yeah, it is. My question
1
is,
minute, 1 minute.
what is the goal in your life, and have you achieved it yet? If not,
What did
how
you say?
far is it? Am I audible?
1 minute, you'll have to repeat it. There's some problem at my end. Yeah.
Am I
Speak
audible
up.
now? Am I audible now?
Why am I not? 1 minute,
Am
hold
I
on.
audible?
Let me put back my earphone. Wait.
Okay, Nirmal, go ahead.
Better. Am I audible now?
Yes, yes, very good. Thank you. Go ahead.
All right. Okay. My question is, have you yet achieved your goal?
Of course.
If not, if not, what is it? Okay. So you answered the first part. If you have achieved your goal, what is the money from this training what you are looking for? Why do you charge even after so many discounts? What is the purpose of money, or you have a goal of achieving money? Why is it
And I think
money in
that
this training?
because I want to charge it. Okay.
Okay.
So I've achieved my.
But,
Listen,
that
listen.
is
Hello,
only
hello.
my. Okay.
Wait, man. Don't get so excited and reactive. I'm answering your question. Okay. My
Okay.
children are all grown up. They're earning enough money. Okay. I have a 6-bedroom bungalow in Noida. I have a house in Bombay. I have a house in Pune. Okay.
Mhm.
And believe you me, what I'm doing for you for 200 rupees a session of 2 hours, okay, it's like giving it to you free. Now, I am a very firm believer in one thing in my life. And that is that when you commit to something, then you get value out of it. Okay. I have given enough free programs to people. I will continue to do so when I want to, but I'm charging now.
No. My question is, I am not looking for a free course. The
I know
question
it.
was,
I know that
the,
you're
que-
not.
the question was because you have already achieved all your goals, then
Yeah.
what is the importance of money? That's how my question wanted to be.
Look, Nirmal, it doesn't have to be important. You know, you play a game. There is a book called The Master's Game. Read it.
Mm-hmm.
Life is a game. Now, this is a game I've created for myself. Okay. So when there is a game, there is a goal. Na?
Yeah.
You play a game to win or to lose.
Always to win.
Right. And then there are rules in that game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the rules are made, 12 years I've worked for free for an organization. When I was a youngster, I should have been earning money that time. And I didn't care. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're asking me why? Because I have this big problem asking money from people.
Okay.
Okay. Like when I coach people, sometimes they come, no, I say, oh, yeah, poor fellow, I will do for free. So for me, it's a breakthrough in life to ask people for money. When I do a corporate program, na, if I do 3 days program, I earn 3 lakh rupees. So it's not about the money. The money is, are you committed to putting something out there to get what you want? 2 things you have to commit. Are you willing to put in the time and the effort? Right?
That is free of cost almost.
No, I don't know what you do. You're an IT guy, I suppose, if you're living in Bangalore.
Close. It's a mechanical guy. I'm a designer by profession. Okay.
I'll tell you something. The other day, my maid's son came home. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The fellow drives the auto rickshaw. Okay. Now, you know what the situation of all these poor fellows is. Now, business is very bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he just bought himself an iPhone. Yeah. Why?
Okay.
Are you getting it?
Yeah,
so somehow, people have this, if you, in this country, you know something, the most valuable people are our teachers in school, right?
I'm not sure. Is it?
Well, they are not because they don't give their 100%, because nobody cherishes them, nobody honors them, nobody wants to pay them, right? Why do these class 4 employees not do their work properly? because nobody respects them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you go to, you've been to Tirupati Balaji?
Childhood days, not now, recently.
People go, no? They put
Yeah.
all the jewelry and so much money and all. Why God needs money or what?
No,
Why do they put it?
that's a corporate world altogether.
No. But there is, people are not fools, na? Why do they put the money over there? You think about it.
Maybe it's a bribe.
I don't know. And why would they want to bribe somebody they don't know whether he exists or not?
It's a belief.
You get what I'm saying? So
Okay.
all I'm saying is that if you value something, right,
Mm.
you need to put some value to what you do.
Okay.
And I don't have a problem. I could do it for free. In fact, when the COVID started, I did 2-3 programs for free. So
All right.
I mean, no big deal. I'm not a big guru or something. This is the game I've chosen to play, and this is the way I'm playing. My colleagues are telling me, Sukhdeepak, are you mad, yaar? You charge 8,000 rupees an hour. Yeah, and why are you spending your time at 200 rupees an hour? I said, because I want to, yeah. It's as
Okay.
simple as that. This is the game I've chosen to play.
That's
Yeah,
well
by
answered.
No, but Nirmal, you know what? I love you, guy. I mean, the beautiful question you asked is very good because you have the courage to say something which many people will not say because they're all trying to look nice. You getting it? But I want you to
Yeah.
ask yourself one question. Can you do that? You
Sure.
ask yourself, why did I ask this question for what? And what's the purpose
Maybe
of
I'm
asking
looking
that?
it for getting it free.
Well, if you want to get it free, you get it free.
Oh, thank you. So, how do I go ahead? Really? No, in fact, not. I just wanted to know. It's not that I was looking it for free, because if somebody's completely achieved their life and they're doing it for maybe the satisfaction, or I don't know what else can be a person getting it when training. Let me say 100 people in a day. So if everything is achieved and you don't have any more goals in your life, then that's what my first part of question was.
Who said you can't make new goals? You know something? Why a lot of these retired people they die so fast? Because they stop playing the game of
Because
life.
they don't have anything to do.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, like I said, no, this is a game I've chosen to play, and this is the way I'm playing it.
Cool.
Become a part of it, man. You'll enjoy it.
Let's see.
In any case, it looks like you want to be a guru with your big beard and all that. Yes, Madhavi.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the answer.
You're welcome. I like your cheerful demeanor. Yes, ma'am. Madhavi, please unmute yourself. Wait, I'm trying. Yeah, it's unmuted now.
Hello, sir. Hello, Sukhdeepak, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
So, you no need to give that much explanation to anyone because I heard from many people you are changing life and you are such a 68-year-old person like our father age and you are standing from last 1.5 hours and you are just talking. And if he is charging this 8,000 dirham, this is nothing. Because
No, it's only 300 dirham here.
yeah, whatever. So it's just, I just want to tell one thing. We are getting from such long age, like 30, 40, 68, 70-year-old age, we are getting free of cost air, right? Oxygen. But when you're going hospital, you're paying 10,000, 20,000 dirham to just put the oxygen. So can you tell to that doctor? Doctor, don't charge for oxygen because it's a free of cost. Is God is giving oxygen. Please, yeah, you are just you're educated person. You have to just think.
Leave it, yaar, Madhavi.
Such a aged
Chhod do bechare.
person, he is standing in front of you without water and he is talking. Please, for first you before talking, think. I never talk in this much platform in that way, but really I feel hurt when you ask that. But it's a really good
I am not hurt.
answer. And sir, this is a nothing what you're charging. And I'm going to join your course.
Well, most welcome. Most welcome. Thank you for coming to this thing. But you know,
But
Nirmal doesn't.
Our question is not for this much platform.
He
And
doesn't feel anything, yaar. Chhod do usko.
ask personally. Thank
He
you so
doesn't mean
much.
anything in that.
Thank
Yes,
you so
Gopal,
much.
Ganesh, Gopala Krishnan, please go ahead. I will try to find out where you are and unmute you if I can. Where is Kopala Krishnan?
Hi.
Oh, yeah, hi. Why
I,
don't
I
you
could.
unmute your video also, no, so I can see
Yeah,
you.
I will. Sure. Can you see me now? I
Yes.
actually moved out for my evening walk.
Yeah, so I can see all that topi shopi and all. Are you in Dubai?
Yeah, I am in Dubai at the moment.
Pretty hot out there.
Not hot. It's becoming pleasant nowadays. Okay, I just wanted to check. I didn't get your link in the chat because it says chat was disabled.
What? I have not disabled it.
It says chat was disabled.
Oh, no, wait. Participants can. Okay, sorry. I will put it again.
Hmm.
One moment, please. Big mistake. Everyone publicly. Okay, here is the thing posted again. Okay.
Okay, fine. And second thing, when will be the evening timings? Because I just wanted to adjust myself on.
See, see on weekdays
Yeah.
there is going to be session on Wednesdays and
Okay.
there's going to be session on Saturdays.
Okay.
Saturday sessions will be at 7 p.m.
Okay.
and the weekday session, which is on a Wednesday, will be at 9 p.m. India time.
Okay, fine. 7 p.m. India time on Saturday? Same way?
Yes, yes.
Okay, fine. No problem.
So I think that should work for you. By the way, when you go to this link,
Yeah.
you'll find there are two buttons there. One for people in India, which will accept money in rupees.
Yeah.
But if you are abroad, if you are outside the country, then you have to pay in dollars. So there's a dollar button over there.
No
Okay?
problem. Yeah.
So
I'll
you
do
can
that.
take care of that. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Anybody else, anything you'd like to ask me? The link is visible to everybody now. And later on, also, if anybody has any queries, you can talk to Faisal, or you can call me up at my number, send me a WhatsApp in my number, whatever. This special price is available to you till tomorrow evening. Okay. All right. So if nobody has any questions, let me invite Faisal to say the closing. Yeah, you can certainly paste the link. Again, I'm pasting the link. There it is. Again, I'm putting my number also. I'll put it 3-4 times so you don't miss it. Okay. Anybody, any questions? If not, Faisal, if you are there, would you like to make some closing remarks after I just finish? So guys, thank you very much for your wonderful participation. I am looking forward for you to join. Abu Bakr, there is a link. You look in the chat box. There you are. Again, I'm putting the link. Why you're saying it is not there? Okay, you can write down my telephone number, 9810078523. You send me a WhatsApp message and I will send you the link over there. Otherwise, I'm putting it again over here for you to see. I will also provide this particular payment link to Faisal, so he will be able to give it to you also. All right. Okay. Mobile number, once again, I'll give it 98100785. No, we don't want to give you the Zoom link. We want to give them the payment link. I put the payment link over here. Yeah, I'm sharing to everyone. Oh, wait a minute. One second. Everyone in meeting. Yeah, okay. Again, I'm putting the link. Here it is, and my telephone number. Now everybody can see the link. Yes, now you can see it. Okay. Faisal, are you there? I'm not sure if he's there. Cherian, you can send me your email address. We will give you the details, or you can call me up and speak to me. Okay. Whatever doubts you have, I thought I explained the deliverables to you. But if you want more details, you can ask me specific questions. In fact, you can ask me now. What is it that you would like to know? I'll clear it to you just now. So maybe others will also get clear. Okay. I'll have to copy this somewhere. Cherian. May I give you my email address, Cherian? Can you send me a mail? Here you are. Shani, can you unmute and ask me the question? I'm not able to understand what you're saying. So let me try to explain to you. Certain amount of personal coaching will also be available. Okay, you can call me up when you are in the program. I will definitely let you know. Okay, guys, thank you very much, and I hope to see you in the program. Timing of the course once again, or it is on Saturdays and Wednesdays. Saturday timing is 7 p.m. India time, and Wednesday timing is 9 p.m. India time. Okay. All right then. Thanks everybody, and a very, very good night to you. Bye bye.